Hey, riders, it's Eddie, and I know it's been a while since I've sent any kind of update email out or anything, and I thought this would be a good time to touch base with everybody and kind of give you some updates on North Carolina mountain motorcycle riders and some of the activities that are coming up and some of the things that have happened just recently. And one of the things that we had done, I don't remember if it was early this year or late last year. Um, I instituted our group to have waivers. It was a real concern of mine that our leadership, namely myself and my family, might be putting ourselves at risk of a lawsuit if somebody was to have an accident while out riding with us. And so to try to mitigate that, I instituted waivers for our group and asked everyone to sign, and almost everybody did. I really appreciate that. Um, However, after talking to my attorney and talking to some other group leaders around our area, I've just come to the understanding that the waivers really are more just of a deterrent, and they don't really do what I was hoping that they would do. They don't offer really any protection for the group or the leadership. So I'm not going to be requiring the waiver anymore. I appreciate those that did send a waiver in, and we will keep those on file for now. But going forward, we're not going to be asking people to sign waivers. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm looking into the possibility of incorporating, becoming a for-profit entity. Not that we're going to be making money or trying to make money, anything like that, but it's just through, again, talking to other groups, namely the High Country BMW Riders Leadership. They've done a real good job of this for their group, um, and they've set it up so that they are covered as a corporation. So if there was any kind of litigation, anybody that would try something like that, they would be able to get to the individual group members as far as the leadership goes, and the people that are leading our rides. So there's a lot of things that I'm gonna have to look at as far as that goes. It shouldn't change anything about what we're doing. At the very least, what it might do is raise the yearly dues a little bit to help cover the expenses, especially if we have to take on some kind of a liability insurance or something like that. But we will meet and talk about those things before we raise anybody's membership dues. We'll have. I'm gonna get all my ducks in a row, so I may be talking about this a little too early in the process. But I just wanted you to know my heart in that waiver wasn't to try to keep people from being able to get uh, money or compensation if they were involved in some kind of an accident caused by another rider or anything like that. And we've not had any incidents. We've had one incident in the, I guess, 2 years or so that we've had this group. We had a rider go down that was trying to pass a car and didn't make it around the car, and it was an unsafe maneuver, and really it came down to the rider's error. So the main thing we want to stress is that when you're out riding with us, if you see another member do something stupid, back off, and let them do their thing, and you just pay attention to your safety. Like we've always said, you're responsible 100% for the safety of yourself and anyone that's on your bike. You know how we are. We don't tolerate foolishness in the group. So if we see somebody acting up or doing some kind of gymnastics on their bike or just anything crazy or stupid, they're going to be asked to leave, and we're going to ban them for the group. So hopefully we'll never have that kind of issue. I really like the group that we have right now. I think we've got a group of very responsible, respectful riders that really care about each other and really just want to enjoy the ride without a whole lot of drama or anything like that. So don't want to say much more about that, but I wanted you to know what's going on going forward. So also wanted to remind you that on the 7th, I believe it is, of July, we'll be having our quarterly planning meeting, and I really would like to encourage you to come to that. It's a good time for you to get your voice heard about things that you like or don't like about the group and things you'd like to see us do differently. We do want this to be a member-led group. We want the membership to have a say-so in whatever we do. So we don't have right now any kind of board of directors. We've got people that are organizers and co-organizers and event organizers and on, but they're not the only ones that get a say so. So come out and put in your 2 cents. You don't have to be on the leadership team to come. We want all of you to come. And of course, if it's good weather that morning after we get done with our meeting, we're going to jump on our bikes and ride somewhere. And I tell you what I want to do. I want to make this date. And I need to look at the calendar real quick, make sure I'm telling you about the right date here. Um, I do believe it is the 7th is when that's coming up. That's right. So it's the 7th. If you'll come out to that, I'm going to bring my camera, my good camera, and I want to take pictures of us as a group again, like we did last year. And you know, we may even ride down to the Moto Cafe since we're going to be in Mills River anyway, and take the pictures down there. We just have to wait and see what the weather's going to be like. But on the ride itself, I want us to go somewhere, and I'm going to get out ahead of the group, and I want to take pictures, action shots of you guys riding. And I'll publish a link to where those shots will be available to you online, free of charge, and you can download those and print them off or do whatever you want with them. So come out and take a part of that, and get a picture of yourself and your bike. If you want some individual shots of just you and your bike when we're setting up to do the group photo, we can do that as well. And bring guests. Guests are fine. The more the merrier. Also, I just wanted to tell you we've had some really good rides lately. Excuse me. We've just this past weekend, 4 of us rode up to Beach Mountain and went to a fantastic place up there to eat. It's the Beach Mountain Grill. It's under new ownership. They just opened last year with these new owners, and the owners are motorcycle people. This couple. And they've decorated the inside of it with some motorcycle paraphernalia. They give buy one get one free off a burger if you ride your bike to their restaurant. So we'll probably do a few rides over the next few months up there, so we can take advantage of that nice offer while we ride these wonderful roads we have around here. If you have questions about the group and concerns and you can't make it to the meeting, feel free to email me. My email address is edsprouse, EDSPROUSE @gmail.com. You can also just pick up your phone and call me. My number is 828-556-9876. I'd love to hear from you. Or you can contact me on Facebook. If we're not already friends, just go on Facebook and look me up. If you go to our meetup group, which on Facebook is, bear with me here. So on Facebook, if you go to www.facebook.com/groups/NCMMR, that'll get you to our group Facebook account, our Facebook group page. And I'm a member there, so you can find me under members and send me a friend request. And we can talk that way. You can always text me as well at my phone number. So I'd love for you to hear from you guys. And if you got ride ideas, let us know. If you want to lead a ride, you want to become an event organizer, just let me know that as well. We can do that. The more people that are leading rides, the better. And I am not against having multiple rides on the same day. So we know we might do one long ride, one shorter ride on the same day. And we've done that before. We had a meeting last year where Roland led a group on a shorter ride, and then the rest of us continued on with a longer ride. So we'll do things like that. If you're interested in doing things like rides to eat, we don't do that a whole lot, but if you want to do those kind of things, that's something I'd like to know. Maybe we can do it during the week too, so we could get together after work. We could ride somewhere to eat and then take a short ride, maybe sometime like Wednesday or Thursday in the middle of the week. If you find that's a good time for you to get away and take a ride. As always, I'm always open. If somebody wants to ride and they don't want to wait for a group ride, just call me. I do have some flexibility in my schedule, and I'd be glad to jump on my bike and ride with you somewhere. All right, well, listen, I appreciate y'all watching this video, and I appreciate any feedback you can give me. And if you have any questions or concerns, let me know that as well. Thanks, and you guys be safe.